This is the Second Tempo app, and here we're going to show a little bit how to use the app on the screen of your telephone. Into your bottom left side of your screen, you have the control for movement. You can move forward, you can go forward, you can go backwards, you can go to the side, to the left, or to the right. So when you move this control, you can basically go walking around the areas you want to go. Into your right side in the bottom, you have an arrow that helps you jump. You, you can normally start moving forward and then jump. You can use them simultaneously if you want to. And into your top left area, you have two icons. You have the one into the upper left corner. When you push that one, it gives you access to different areas. You have your language, which you can change English or Spanish, and then you have the info scrolls. If you turn that information off, the info scrolls will disappear from your screen, but you can turn them back on. And that way, when you see a scroll like the one is right in front of our screen towards the Nicanor gates, it will show you the information that that particular scroll has. So that's what the icon into the upper left shows you: the controls, the sound, the music, and in the other scroll, the other icon, it looks like an open book with a red dot. When you push that one, it shows you different areas on the app that you can go to. Like the red arrow shows you where you're at right now. Right now, I am in the woman's court, Esratna Sim. If I open my screen with both fingers, it will show me more areas. And then you can move up or down, and that way you can choose to go to different areas. There is areas like the green icon that you can only go there and stay there. You can look around, but you cannot move. Like right now, I'm going to the pilgrim's staircase. I'm gonna push on it, and it's gonna take us to this area. So right now I'm the pilgrim's area, and I don't have the control to walk around it, to go forward or backward or either side, but you can move the screen up or down, or you can go to the sides and look around the area. It's basically like an eye view that you can look in things around. So those green uh, icons shows you basically the areas that you can look, but you cannot walk around those areas. So in this section, you can basically choose which area you want to explore. I'm gonna go back to the women's court. That is basically the court that the app brings you when you open it. So right now we're back into the women's court, and let's try to go forward. When you move forward with your left side control, you can, if you go forward, it can go really fast or you can go slow. Right now we're coming up to the Nicanor gates, and then when you touch into the scroll, it will give you the information about this area. So here, the Mishnah in the Tractate Midot 1.4, it shows you that there were 7 gates in the Asara, 3 in the north, 3 in the south, and 1 in the east. Those in the south, Shar Hadelek; second to it, Shar Habekorot; third to it, Shar Hamayim. That is on the east, Shar Nicanor. And it had 2 chambers, one on its right and one on its left. One was the chamber of Pinchas, the outfitter, and one was the chamber of the Habitin makers, the bread makers. So the scrolls will give you information about the areas that you're exploring at that moment. And then you have to learn also to locate yourself. Like right now we're facing the Nicanor gate, and in towards our back, it's supposed to be the Mount of Olives, which is towards the east. So right now, the east is in our backs, and the Holy of Holies is in front of us across the Nicanor gates. And we have the city of Jerusalem behind the Heikal, or the sanctuary, and the north will be towards our right, and the south towards our left. So when you're using the bottom left control, you can move backward or forward, or either to the sides. And if you use your right finger, you can move your screen to look upward or downward, or you can move to either side. You can choose which way you want to go. So right now, I'm just moving right here. For example, I'm gonna go down the steps. I'm gonna go down, and right here we see this gate. So we're gonna go through it, and you're gonna see this chamber. This is the Metzorim chamber, and if you touch the scroll, it gives you the information about this. The northwestern one was the Lishkat HaMetzoraim. So you can close your information, and then you can walk, you can move around here, you can go forward, and you can move to the side, so you can go all the way around the area. You can even look in top of the fire. If you go over here, and then you can turn your screen, you can look at the logs that they're right there. You can come and see here they have the different outfits that the men that comes to shape their whole body, they will cut their hair and they will burn it. And it's very interesting that here we have a mikvah. So you can move around with your left thumb, you can move the icon, and then with your right thumb, you can move the screen. I don't think you can use both at the same time. You can either move up or forward, backward, sideways, and then you gotta stop to locate where you wanna go. So right here, we see there is a staircase. So when you go into the staircase, it will bring you downstairs to where the mikvah is. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Let me see if I can come down right there. Kind of drops you down. And here we have the mikvah, and then with your right thumb, you can move around, see the whole room. Here is the stairs where we came down. You can look upward, look downward. Then you can go around the room to see what is over here. Then you see the mikvah right there. You can pull the scroll, and it will give you the information. Mishnah Negaim 14:4. He came alongside the guilt offering and laid his two hands on it and slaughtered it, and two priests collected its blood, one in a utensil and one on his hand. So on the bottom it says the Metzora had immersed in the chamber of the Metzoraim and had come and stood in the Nicanor's gate. Rabbi Yehuda says he did not require immersion. So that is information about this particular area. And then you can locate the way you want to move, and then use the icon to go forward, and then you will come up again into the gate of the Metzorim, and then you can get ready to exit. So you keep moving with your left icon, you move forward and go to the gate. So we're back into women's court. Right here in front of me, I have the utensils where they used to put their offerings. So you can even look into them right there. They had like a funnel type of shape. And right here we see there is another gate. into the right side or the north side of the Nicanor gates, we can pull the scroll and it gives you ceremonies. Ceremonies performed in the northern wicket of the Nicanor gate were the cleansing ceremony of the Metzora, the leper, the drinking of the beer waters for the Sota, the woman accused of adultery, and a mother dedication of her newborn child. So these are some of the ceremonies that took place on this area, on the woman's court. And then on this door, we can come through it, and we have the chamber where they store the instruments. So you can see there's a long hallway here. We're gonna go forward. And there is, again, the scrolls that give you the information, minim, an unclear term. Psalm 150, verse 5 says that, perhaps also Psalm 45, verse 9, presumably a stringed instrument, minim. So here we have different instruments, different lyres and all kinds of harps and stuff. So you can go forward, look at you can turn around, look at the area. We're right under the Nicanor gates. So we're gonna go all the way to the other side. There's more harps at the end of the hallway. But then I'm gonna turn with my left thumb and then again, try to go up through the door. Now we're back into the woman's court. I'm gonna try to go up the steps. Oops. I'm gonna turn around and go up again. Sometimes you gotta use the right arrow for you to jump and go up. Sometimes you don't. So here, I'm gonna go to the Nicanor gate. Then you can look around. There's like a hallway inside the gate. Over there is towards the north. And we're gonna go past through the second gate of the Nicanor, and then bring us into the Israel, Esrat Israel. This is the area where the men of Israel will be able to come, 11 amot between the Nicanor gate and the Duhan. The Duhan are these steps where the Leviim used to stand to sing. So you can go to either place you want to go, like here. If I want to go up the steps with my right thumb, I turn the screen around and I can either look upward. Right there we can see the Heikal, the sanctuary, but right here we have the steps. It's called the Duhan, where the Leviim will stand up when they play their instruments. So I'm gonna use the left button icon to go upward, and then I'm gonna jump. I jumped and now I'm in top. And right here you can see there were posts where they used to hang the offerings. Right here you can look up and down. You can see with your right thumb you can turn around, see the tables where they used to cut the offerings, the animals. And then you can go to any place. I'm gonna go towards the sanctuary with the left bottom. You can go slowly if you want to go slow, or you can go fast. It depends how you want to do it. I'm gonna try to go through this hallway between the steps and the altar. Right here, I'm gonna look, and I can go forward toward my left. I'm gonna try to go up in the ramp, and then I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna jump, and then I'm coming into the bigger ramp in top of the altar. So right here we have the ashes. Then you can look around. We have towards the east the Nicanor gates. These are the Nicanor gates. We have 3 fires on top of the altar, and there is the sanctuary. You can look up and down. You can move on top of the altar. You have the scrolls that give you the information of the areas. You can even go on top of the fire and look into the logs. Or you can look over the other area where we were standing, slaughtering house of where they used to cut the animals. Nicanor gates. So once you're exploring all these areas, you can, if you want to go into a different place, again, you can go to the icon on top with the red dot, and it will show you different locations. Let's say that I want to go to the temple. So I'm going to push the temple, and it will give me 3 options: holy place, upper chamber, or temple roof. So I want to go into the temple roof. So the app will take me to the temple roof. Right there, I'm into the roof of the sanctuary. You can move in either direction. Basically, you're just in the rooftop. You can come to the wall, and then if you jump, you can have an idea where are you located. You can go down to this ladder. Right now I'm not pushing anything because the app is bringing me down. With my left thumb, I can move around and see that I came down to a certain area, and I can see that it's another set of ladder, and I see another veil down there. So I'm gonna try to move. So I fell, came all the way down to the floor. I can see there is a veil there that they used to store, and there is some steps. You can try to go up again to the rooftop, or you can explore what else is in this chamber. Let's go forward to here. You can see that there is like a gate here. Let's try. It takes us to some area on the temple. It's like the roofing of the Holy of Holies. So you can walk around this area. Right now I'm going towards the back, the Holy of Holies. And I can look around to kind of locate myself. Sometimes you want to change location, you can go again to the red dot, or sometimes you just jump, move forward and jump, and it brings you to the bottom of the other area. Right now I fell into the back area of the sanctuary. Right here is the temple. I was over there on the top, and I came down. So I'm gonna come into this direction towards the north. I'm gonna go down these steps, and I'm gonna go into these chambers. That's where the Kohanim. There is a Beit Hamokeh, the house of the heart. Now we're going through this chamber, and again you have the scrolls with the information. Here is where they used to store some of the lambs for the Tamid offering, the everyday offering on the temple. At least they used to have 6 for every day ready to bring into the altar. And right here we have another area where they used to cook bread. I'm gonna move forward. They have more other type of flour and stuff stored here. That's the gate through which we came into it. Then we're gonna go in through this other gate. Right here, we're coming into the area where the Kohanim used to sleep. I'm gonna turn around, and this is a chamber where they used to store the stones of the altar that was consecrated when the Hasmoneans fought against the Greeks. They put here the stones, they store them into this chamber. That's what the Mishnah tells us. You can see that is like burned stones stored inside. You can go in and look or come out. And right here we had a fire. The Mishnah tells us there was a fire. And this is the area where the Kohanim used to sleep. They could eat into these tables. You can see there is beds over there on top. There was also some beds on the floor where the older Kohanim used to sleep. You can come over here, and you can see that is a ladder that can bring you up. So you can even try to go up, just walk towards it, and then it will bring you up. And then when you go to one of the floors, turn around, and then jump. And you can even, you may fall, or you can come into the areas. You just have to keep on practice and see which areas you want to go. There was also a mikvah. You can go down the stairs. There was a mikvah where the Kohanim used to go every morning to get cleansed before they offered service to the Lord. Here is where they used to hide the keys underneath one of the stones. And here is the door that will bring you out again. This time we came out into the outer court. And then with your right thumb, you can look around, see where you're at. This is Antonia over there. And so that's basically it. You can choose different places. Let's say I want to go to the trumpeting stone. Right now I'm in another building into the south area. And right here, you can see there is the stone. We have the scrolls with information about it. But over here, you can see the view towards the city of David. Right there, you see the Pilgrims Road when people used to come out to the temple. Here we can see the colonnade that King Herod made. You can just move into this rooftop and just look around. Over there, you see the temple. You can jump into this area of the roofing and just keep walking. Walk on top, then just look around. Right now, we're looking into the temple area. We can see the wall of the 500 by 500. We can see the bathrooms to this area. And you can either go down to these stairs, this set of stairs, or you can just jump from the rooftop. Kind of jumped and I'm downstairs now. You can come into this colonnade, kind of look around. You can go inside. Again, you have the scrolls with the information. You can look all these areas. So this is basically how you can explore the app, going into different locations, try to get a an idea where you're at, what used to happen there, and study everything regarding each particular area. And it's just an amazing tool for us to learn about the temple, the services, and you just open the scriptures for us to learn about the temple. So I hope this brief explanation help you to move in the app.